Hi, and welcome to session 3 of our SHAPE class. I hope you enjoyed discovering your spiritual gifts. I look forward to hearing about those. Our topic today is H for heart passions. What is a heart passion? Well, God has given you certain interests. In fact, things that you are drawn to naturally. And the Bible makes it clear that your heart was designed by God, and you can make a choice to use the passions of your heart for good. In Revelation 17, it says God has put into their hearts to accomplish His purposes. He works within us in that way. We also read in Psalm 37, verse 4, that if you delight yourself in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. What are the desires of your heart? How do you long to impact the lives of others in the world? You see, we serve God by serving others. And the ultimate contribution that God has for you will align with the passions of your heart. So I want to ask you 3 questions to help you think about your heart passions. You can make notes for yourself as we go along, or pause the video if you need to stop and write some things down. The first question is, who do you love serving? It's a who question. Are there any people groups you feel drawn to? Or maybe any stages of life that you feel particularly drawn to? I'll mention a few, and if anything jumps out at you and you're like, oh, that's me, I want you to write that down. For example, do you like to work with infants or toddlers or elementary school age kids or middle schoolers and high schoolers? Maybe you love college kids. Do you feel drawn to young married couples or maybe to people in the military and their families? Or maybe you feel drawn to singles or to single parent families. Or maybe you feel drawn to older adults, or to empty nesters, or to those who are in nursing homes or shut in. Maybe you feel drawn to handicapped people. How are you drawn just to investing in the spiritual lives of others? So think about that question. Who do you love serving? What people group or maybe age range do you feel drawn to? Question number 2. What needs do you love meeting? And these are categories of needs that we all have. There are spiritual needs. Maybe you love helping people discover Christ and reach their full potential in Christ. Maybe you're drawn to physical needs. You want to use resources to help people with their physical issues of food or clothing or shelter or simple necessities of life. Maybe you're drawn to relational needs. You enjoy helping people develop authentic, Christ-centered relationships with others. Maybe you like connecting with people or counseling with people and helping them just develop healthy relationships. Maybe you're drawn to emotional needs. You find satisfaction helping people who are in pain come to a place of healing. Maybe you're a natural encourager, or maybe you're really good at listening. Maybe you're drawn to educational needs. You just find particular joy in reading and studying and helping others learn what you've learned. Or maybe you're drawn to vocational needs. You enjoy training and coaching and consulting. Maybe you have a lot of business experience that other people can learn from. Think about that. What types of needs do you love meeting? And finally, the third question, are there any causes that you feel particularly drawn to, that you, if time wasn't an issue, you would give so much time and energy to this cause? I'll mention a few causes, and if they jump out to you, make a note of that on your chart. For example, do you feel strongly about addiction recovery? Or maybe at-risk children and youth? Maybe you feel strongly about crisis pregnancy or disaster relief, divorce care, maybe educational issues, or environmental issues. Maybe you feel strongly about evangelism. Maybe you feel strongly about financial management or health and fitness. Maybe about homelessness. Maybe about international relations or justice and legal issues. Maybe it's local politics that you find interesting. Maybe it's marriage and family relationships. Maybe it's missions and international travel. Maybe you feel strongly about parenting issues or adoption and foster care issues. Maybe you feel strongly about prayer, prison ministry, racial reconciliation, the needs of refugees, or even sex trafficking. Maybe feel strongly about shut-ins and people who are in the hospital. My goodness, there are so many needs in this world. What is on your heart? When you think about this and the notes that you're taking on your shape chart as we go along, the ultimate contribution that God has for you will align with your passions in those areas, particular people groups, particular types of needs, and particular causes that your heart is passionate about. Make notes about it, and I will see you soon for session 4.